Hey guys, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a fall glam eye, and it's going to have matching lip and liner. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will know how much I love to match everything. It's crazy, I know. It's kind of a weird obsession that I have. We'll get started here. So I already have my face done. That's why my lips look all crusty, because I got the foundations on them. And just going to be doing the eyes and the lips today. So the first color I'm going to be using is my Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream, this little guy right here. So I'm going to be using my Sephora Pro Smoky, and I'm just going to start above my crease with the Beaches and Cream. Alright, the next color is from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be using the color Raw Sienna. Just gonna take that same brush, and that's going to go right underneath the Beaches and Cream. So using the same palette, I'm going to be taking my Morphe Pointed Blender, and I'm going to be using the color Burnt Orange. And that's just going to go right underneath that color. And all of these should still be slightly above the crease. Alright, so what I like to do is take my blender brush, which I'm still using that Sephora Pro Smoky, and I'm going to blend all of these colors together just so that we don't have any crazy lines. So now I'm going to be using my Morphe 350 M palette, and the M stands for matte. So it's just the same palette, but all of them are matte. Woo! So excited. So I'm going to be using my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to be using this color right here, and I'm going to put that on the lid. So the next color I'm using is this guy right here. It's just a bright orange. And I'm taking that same brush and putting that on the outer corner of my eye and working it into my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking this color right here. Sometimes I wish these had names for you guys, but they don't. So I'm taking my pointed blender again and layering that on top of the color we just did. Okay, last but not least, this guy way down here. And I'm still taking that pointed blender, and that's the last color for the oranges. And we're back to the Modern Renaissance palette. Just going to be using the color Cypress Umber. That would be the darkest brown on there. And taking that pointed blender and just going to work that in on the very outer and into the crease. Okay, so we're back to the blending portion, and just make sure we get that all blended out. So we are done with the top of the eye, so we're just going to move on to the lower. And this one, I always start with the darkest color, which is usually the one I used last. So we're going to work backwards. Starting with Cypress Umber from the Modern Renaissance palette. I am using my Morphe E36 brush, and I'm going to put that right on my lower lashes. So back to the 35OM, I'm going to be using this dark brick red, terracotta, whatever. And that's going to go right on top of that Cypress Umber. And then we're back to the Modern Renaissance again. And going to be using the two colors we first started with, which are Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna. So I'm going to be using the Burnt Orange first, and I'm taking my pointed blender and putting that right underneath those colors. Okay, and the last color, which will be the Raw Sienna. Okay, so we are done with eyeshadow, going to be moving on to the liner. And what I'm going to be using is the Colored Raine Metallic Liquid Lipstick in the color Empire. It's so pretty. And it's a really dark brown metallic. Okay, so we're not going to be using this. I'm going to put some on my hand. And I'm going to take a liner brush, my Morphe M217. And I'm going to dip that in this. So I always start here, where I'm going to do the wing. And then I bring that up over to the, like, almost the middle of my eyelid. And I did ask, their liquid lipsticks are eye safe. So then I don't go all the way down to the inside corner of my eye, because I do touch my eyes and my face a lot during the day, which I know is terrible, but I just can't help it. So I start my liner right on the end where my eyelashes, I guess, begin. So next up, I'm going to be using my Benefit Roller Lash. It's probably my favorite mascara. Going to have to buy myself a full size pretty quick here, running out. Alright, so for my lashes, I'm going to be using the Eyelure Definition 126. And for my lash glue, I'm using my Japanese eyelash adhesive. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot to do this. I usually put my inside corner highlight on before liner and lashes and mascara. And I am using the color Moonstone from the Sundipped Glow Kit. And I'm using my Morphe R41 brush. And just popping that in there. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the lips. And I'm going to be using that colored Raine metallic liquid lip in Empire. The same one we used on the eyes for our liner. Alright you guys, well thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that little button and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching. Bye!